Hey guys, I'm Super Mario 3, and the Kids' Choice Awards for 2015 nominations have been announced. And like last year, I'm gonna read them off to you and give you my thoughts on the nominees, what I think what I think definitely deserves to be there, and what I think should not be there at all. And I gotta say, this year is a little worse than last year's nominees, and might even be worse than this year's Oscar nominees too. Let's just get this over with. Let's start with the favorite villain. We have Angelina Jolie for Maleficent, Cameron Diaz for Annie, Donald Sutherland for The Hunger Games, Jamie Foxx for The Amazing Spider-Man 2, Lee Pace for The Guardians of the Galaxy, and Meryl Streep in Into the Woods. I'm so glad Meryl Streep got in, and she was fantastic in Into the Woods. She has my vote there. Angelina Jolie in Maleficent she's probably the only thing that I really enjoyed in Maleficent. She was pretty good in the movie. Cameron Diaz and Annie, why? I actually did see Annie. I didn't review it, and I didn't get to put it in my worst of 2014 list because I saw it in 2015. But it deserved to be in the worst of 2014, and it was not very good at all. And Cameron Diaz did not save it at all because she was so god awful in that movie. I don't know why she got nominated. Why did she get nominated? She was really terrible in that movie. She was so god awful. I never thought it was possible for her to out-ham her performance in The Counselor, but she accomplished that. Good job. Why are you nominated? I don't get it. Donald Sutherland for The Hunger Games. Okay, even though I'm not a big fan of the Hunger Games franchise, he was good in that movie. Jamie Foxx in The Amazing Spider-Man 2. I haven't seen The Amazing Spider-Man 2. I heard Jamie Foxx wasn't very good in the movie. And Lee Pace for Guardians of the Galaxy. Why? Why is he there? Okay, Guardians of the Galaxy is a funny, entertaining, and humorous film. Lee Pace is the complete opposite in that movie. He was just this stereotypical I'm a bad guy, I'm gonna go do bad guy things kind of person, and he's not very menacing. He was considered by me and many others to be like the only major downfall to that film. I don't know why he's there. I would replace Cameron Diaz and Lee Pace with Will Ferrell in the Lego Movie, and Toby Kebbell and Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. Those two deserve to be in that category. Alright, next is most addicting game. We have Angry Birds Transformers, Candy Crush, Disney Infinity 2.0, Mario Kart 8, Minecraft, and Skylanders Trap Team. Yeah, we really need to talk about this category because this is a very disappointing category. There's a couple of snubs here. First off, Candy Crush, it's not a 2014 game. It was ported to the phone last year. That should not count as a 2014 game. Same goes for Minecraft. It was ported to the Xbox One and PS4 last year. That should not count as a 2014 game since those games were just ports. Especially when there are much more deserving games to be in that category, like Hyrule Warriors and of course Smash Bros. I was very disappointed that Smash Bros. Did not get wasn't on my list. That was just really sad. But I'm glad Mario Kart 8 got in, and I guess that game has been voted. I would obviously vote for Smash Bros., but Mario Kart would be my second pick. We're not going to go over a favorite book, but I would vote for Fault in Our Stars because I love the movie so much. Alright, now we get into the music category. First, we have favorite female singer. We have Ariana Grande, Beyonce, Katy Perry, Nicki Minaj, Selena Gomez, and Taylor Swift. This is a fine list. I do like Taylor Swift. I also enjoy Ariana Grande. I'll go for Ariana Grande. And next is favorite male singer. We have Blake Shelton, Bruno Mars, Justin Timberlake, Nick Jonas, Pharrell Williams, and Sam Smith. This is a nice list too. Kind of tied between Justin Timberlake and Nick Jonas. I'll go with Nick Jonas. Yeah, I like Nick Jonas. Well, to be quite honest, I think he's much better outside the Jonas Brothers than he was with the Jonas Brothers. Yeah, oh well. Favorite new artists, we have 5 Seconds of Summer, Echo Smith, Fifth Harmony, Iggy Azalea, Jessie J, and Meghan Trainor. I'm going with 5 Seconds of Summer. I love that band so much. Next is favorite song of the year. I don't really have very much to talk about this category. It's pretty solid. Don't have very much complaints with it. Although I am a little disappointed that Jealous by Nick Jonas isn't there. I thought that was a really good song. But Shake It Off by Taylor Swift is pretty good too. I guess I would vote for that. Next is favorite music group, and this is a pretty stacked list right here. Coldplay, Fall Out Boy, Imagine Dragons, Maroon 5, One Direction, and One Republic. All good nominees here. Yes, I like One Direction. Oh well. But I did not like their new album as much as their previous ones. I'll go with Fall Out Boy. Fall Out Boy's a great band. Favorite TV actors, we have Chloe Bennett, Debbie Ryan, Jennifer Morrison, Kaylee Kuko, Kira Kosarin, I don't know, and Laura Morano. I'll go with Kaylee Kuko. She was funny in Big Bang Theory. Favorite TV actor, we have Lil Peanut, who used to be Benjamin Forrest Jr. For Haunted Hathaways, Charlie McDermott for The Middle, Grant Gustin for The Flash, Jack Griffo for Thundermans, Jim Parsons for Big Bang Theory, and Ross Lynch for Austin and Ally. I'm going with Jim Parsons. He was the best part of Big Bang Theory. I'm not going to go over a talent competition and reality show because I'm not really into those as much. Favorite family show, we have Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Big Bang Theory, The Flash, Gotham, Modern Family, and Once Upon a Time. I'm going with Big Bang Theory. Big Bang Theory is a pretty funny show. I'm going to go for that. Next we have favorite cartoon. We have Adventure Time, The Fairly Odd Parents, Phineas and Ferb, SpongeBob, Ninja Turtles, and Teen Titans Go Fuck Yourselves. You are a disgrace to my childhood. You turned what was a great, funny, yet very serious comic book show into a fucking sitcom. So yeah, I'm never going to vote for that show ever. But SpongeBob has my vote. Even though the show has been going downhill recently, I still enjoy SpongeBob. So I'm going for that one. Favorite kids show, we have Austin and Ally, CG Dog with a Blog, Every Which Way, Henry Danger, Jesse, and Nikki, Ricky, Dickie, and Dawn. Well, those I'm going with Austin and Ally because the show actually isn't half bad. You know, I've seen a few episodes. It's not half bad. Now we get to my favorite, the movie category. So okay, here we go. And we have animated feature film. We have Big Hero 6, How to Train Your Dragon 2, Penguins of Madagascar, Rio 2, the Lego Movie, their Academy. See, why'd you ever know like that? And oh god, the SpongeBob movie, Sponge Out of Water. Really? Why? Okay, I actually did review it. No, I didn't review it yet. I saw the SpongeBob movie last night, and I'll review it to you soon. But why? Why is it here? Why? I thought this show was supposed to honor everything that came out in 2014, because SpongeBob obviously did not come out in 2014. It never had any screenings at a film festival. It didn't have a limited release on Christmas Day or New Year's Eve, so why is it here at all? Could you just wait until next year to nominate that movie? I don't know why it's there at all. It doesn't need to be here at this year's show, this year's ceremony. And Rio 2, I didn't like it very much. It was just full of wasted characters from the previous film, wasted new characters, and a useless subplot that was used in the third act. It didn't really need to be there. I haven't seen Box Trolls. I heard that's pretty good. I would take out Rio 2 and put that in. And I would take out SpongeBob and put in Mr. Peabody and Sherman. That's a good movie. That's a decent movie. As next is favorite movie actress. We have Angelina Jolie for Maleficent, Cameron Diaz for Ellie Fanning for Maleficent, Emma Stone for Spider-Man. I heard she was fine. Jennifer Garner for Alexander and the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day. I heard that movie was surprisingly decent. And, Megan Fox for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Really? Angela Jolie, like I said before, she was great in Maleficent. That's probably the only thing that movie deserves. Cameron Diaz, I'm not going to cover her again. I'm not going to cover her. She was awful. Why do you keep nominating her? Why do you keep nominating her? Ellie Fanning, okay, like the rest of supporting characters, especially Brenton Thwaites, she was, she didn't really have any character. She you don't really care for her. She's just kind of useless in the movie. She did not have very much to do with the film. She really does not need to be nominated. So why is she nominated too? And Megan Fox, okay, especially her. Why her especially? She was terrible in Ninja Turtles. She was not April O'Neil, and she doesn't even look like she was acting. She was just posing to the camera as always. That's all she was pretty much doing in that movie. I don't know why she's there. She was terrible in that movie. Just why? I would easily take out Cameron Diaz, Elle Fanning, Megan Fox, and put in Meryl Streep, Emily Blunt, and Jennifer Lawrence. And Emily Blunt for what you may ask? Well, anything. Edge of Tomorrow or Into the Woods. Any of those movies. She's great in both those movies, and it's certainly a hell of a lot better than Megan Fox. Next is favorite movie actor. We have Ben Stiller for Night of the Museum 3. I haven't seen it. I have seen the first two Night of the Museum movies. I heard the third one is like the first two movies. It's just so at best. Hugh Jackman for X-Men. Good. Jamie Foxx for what? Annie or Spider-Man? Either way, no. Mark Wahlberg for Transformers. Alright, he's probably the only thing that piece of shit is worth nominating. Steve Carell and not Foxcatcher, but that would be really nice. Surprised that they didn't nominate for Foxcatcher. For Alexander the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day. And Will Arnett for Ninja Turtles. Why? Why Will Arnett? Why? He was awful in that movie. He was unfunny. He was wasted, and he was just completely useless. And especially this one scene, I'll never get out of my head. It's just this one terrible scene where he's just making a comment on a joke on Megan Fox's ass. Just while looking at her, just wow. That scene was written horribly. I don't know why. I don't know why he got in. I would have taken out Jamie Foxx and Will Arnett, and hell, even Mark Wahlberg, because I wouldn't have put in Mark Wahlberg before Matthew McConaughey, Tom Cruise, and Chris Pratt. Those three actors would be fine. Those three actors are perfect for that category. Not Fox, Wahlberg, and Arnett. Not those three. Oh, Christ. Next we have female action star. We have Ellen Page. For what? For X-Men? For her first 15 minutes of X-Men? That wasn't really important to the story, and her action scenes were only there for 2 minutes, and even then, that's not enough to qualify her as some sort of a kick-ass heroine. I would have taken her out and put in Emily Blunt for Edge of Tomorrow, easily. Evangeline Lilly for the third Hobbit movie. I haven't seen the third Hobbit movie because I haven't seen the second Hobbit movie because I was kind of let down by the first Hobbit movie. Halle Berry for X-Men. I understand. That's a little more understandable than Ellen Page. Jennifer Lawrence for Hunger Games. She's one of my favorite actresses, but of course, Hunger Games. Even though I'm not a fan of the Hunger Games, she's one of my favorite actresses. But whatever. Scarlett Johansson for the overrated Captain America movie. And Zoe Saldana for Guardians of the Galaxy. That's good. That's good. In this category, I would go for Zoe Saldana. She was pretty good in that. And did I skip over the other categories? Oh, I want one. Favorite movie actress. I want. I guess of all of those, I want Angelina Jolie to win. And for favorite movie actor, I'm going with Hugh Jackman. Now for favorite male action star. Okay, we have Andrew Garfield for Spider-Man. Okay, if you want to nominate the Spider-Man movie for anything, that category is understandable. Channing Tatum for what? For 22 Jump Street, that R-rated comedy that's clearly not for kids at all. Why? Chris Evans for Captain America, of course. Chris Pratt for Guardians of the Galaxy, yes. Hugh Jackman for X-Men, yes. And Liam Hemsworth for Hunger Games, sure. But Channing Tatum, I don't know how many little kids have seen, even under 10, 10 and under. I've seen 22 Jump Street and, but I swear, if it's for Jupiter Ascending, which, by the way, again, is not a 2014 movie and also really got awful. I'm gonna flip out. Seriously, I would have taken out Channing Tatum and put in Tom Cruise. Seriously. Other than that, the list is pretty solid. Now we get to best movie. here we go. We have Guardians of the Galaxy. Great. Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1. Okay, overrated, but understandable. Amazing Spider-Man 2. Maleficent. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And... oh, God. Transformers Age of Extinction. Why? I don't understand. Why the Kids' Choice Awards always do this? Why do they have to nominate shit movies that obviously no one likes? Over much more deserving movies. Seriously. I haven't seen Amazing Spider-Man 2. I heard it was mediocre at best. I heard it's more mediocre than the first Amazing Spider-Man. I haven't seen the first Amazing Spider-Man. I gave up on Spider-Man after the third Spider-Man movie, and I'm not really a big Spider-Man fan anyway. But seriously, I don't know. I understand why. And Maleficent was a big snore fest. Ninja Turtles... ugh. Okay, the Turtles were barely in the movie. It was more on Megan Fox just posing and just product placement and all the Michael Bay cliches you come to expect. And Transformers Age of Extinction I hate a little more because overuse of explosions, characters you don't give a shit about, and Autobots you don't give a shit about, overuse of slow motion, and there's all around boredom of the film of the movie, and a guy saying, and of course that someone had to write, "My face is my warrant." I don't understand why they make these choices. Why they nominate those movies? There's plenty of movies they could have nominated in that category. I would have easily taken out Spider-Man, Maleficent, the Turtles, and the fucking Transformers, and put in other more deserving films like Edge of Tomorrow, X-Men, the overrated Captain America, Into the Woods, Interstellar, those movies. Not that shit. I really don't understand this thing. It's have they really seen any of these movies? Or do they think themselves, well, these movies are popular, so let's just throw these everywhere? I don't really understand why they nominate such films. I don't know why they do this every year. They nominated Batman and Robin one time. That was really shocking. I don't know why they did that. That was just really dumb. Really dumb. So, overall, those are my thoughts on this year's Kids' Choice Awards nominees. It is worse than last year's. A bunch of stupid choices they made. I gotta give them... Of course, I'll give them this, that they did expand the categories a little more from 4 to 6 in every category. That's pretty cool. But... and they have made some good choices, but those are rare. It's just... well, I really don't understand why would they nominate such things. It's just really, really strange. I don't understand. And when there's plenty of better films for kids to watch, and even PG-13 movies that kids go out to see that are far more better than fucking Transformers and the Ninja Turtles and Maleficent. Wow. So, those are my thoughts on the Kids' Choice Awards this year. What are your thoughts on this year's nominations, folks? Put in the comments below, and I would love to know what your thoughts are. So, anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm Superman Fan 3, and I'll see you later with my review of the new SpongeBob movie.